Ganesh Chaturthi, also known as Vinayak Chaturthi or Ganeshotsav, is a 10-day-long festival celebrated annually to mark the birth of Lord Ganesha, the son of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. The festival falls on the 4th day of the waxing moon period of Bhadrapada according to the Hindu calendar, or in August or September according to the Gregorian calendar. Legend tells the tale of goddess Parvati, who made baby Ganesha using the dirt of her body. She then asked him to guard the entrance while she took bath. When Lord Shiva came, Ganesha would not allow him to enter. Enraged, Lord Shiva severed the child's head. When goddess Parvati realized what had happened, she was overwhelmed. This is when Lord Shiva promised that he would bring Ganesha back to life. He instructed the Ganas, his followers, to bring the head of the first living creature they could find to replace on Ganesha's body. The Ganas got a baby elephant's head. This is how Ganesha came back to life with the head of an elephant. Lord Shiva named him Ganapati, the leader of the Ganas. According to Hindu mythology, Ganesha was once riding atop his Vahan Mushak, the mouse, while returning from a feast. On seeing a snake, the mouse dropped Lord Ganesha. Due to the impact of the fall, his belly burst open and the laddus spilt out. Ganesha gathered them and put them back in his belly. He then tied the snake around his belly. Seeing this, the moon burst out laughing. Enraged, Ganesha broke his tooth and hurled it at the moon for laughing at his big belly. He even cursed the moon that he will never be able to shine again. The moon later sought forgiveness and the curse was undone. The myth about looking at the moon on Ganesh Chaturthi is still considered to be a bad omen. The first record of Ganesh Chaturthi celebration dates back to the era of Chhatrapati Shivaji, the founder of the Maratha Empire. Lord Ganesha was considered to be their Kul Devata or family deity. It was freedom fighter Bal Gangadhar Tilak who transformed the festival from a private celebration to a grand public event to unite India against the British in 1893. To curb mass gatherings, the British forbade Indians to meet in large groups unless it was for religious purposes. So Tilak put out huge hoardings of Lord Ganesha on pavilions in Mumbai and encouraged public celebration. Apart from being the day of Lord Ganesha's birth, Ganesh Chaturthi is also the day when Lord Shiva declared Ganesha to be above all Hindu gods. Ganesha is one of the 5 prime Hindu deities along with Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva and Durga, whose idolatry is glorified as the Panchayatna Puja. Lord Shiva said that Lord Ganesha must be worshipped before any other deity is invoked and before the commencement of any auspicious occasion. Lord Ganesha, the god of new beginnings, has 108 names, including Buddhi Pradayaka, the giver of intellect and wisdom, and Vignaharta, the remover of all obstacles. He is supposed to be the symbol of prosperity and good fortune. Traditionally, the Ganesha idols were sculpted out of mud. Then plaster of Paris was used for making the idols. POP contains mercury and cadmium, which hugely contributed to water pollution and deeply affected marine life. Now there is more consciousness in terms of organic choices for the Ganapati idols, such as corn and vegetable powder that is environment friendly and gets consumed by marine organisms. Ganesh Chaturthi is one of the grandest festivals in India that reverberates splendor and divinity. This festival is celebrated with great enthusiasm by devotees throughout India, especially in Maharashtra, where people bring idols of Lord Ganesha to their homes and worship him for 10 days as part of the Ganeshotsav festival. The idol is then led by a procession of bells, drums, and music, and eventually immersed in the sea or water. In an emotional moment, devotees bid farewell to Lord Ganesha and request him to return again the next year. Here's wishing all of you a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi.